Your intuition is high up there, okay? And when I tell you the position that God is placing you in, these are the things that they saw on your life. They seen things that they knew was about to take place for your life. And they knew for a fact if they could change that and change your destiny, that they could get it. But see, God lifted up a standard when it came to you. Their magic, their root work, the evil, the darkness, the dark entities that they sent your way could not stop you, because you are the chosen one. When I tell you God has given you so much, and these people, God says no one can save them now. They can't even, look, they can't even save themselves. They got to come directly to the Most High God in order to be saved, baby. You dodged a bullet. When I tell you, leaving this individual alone, you really dodged a bullet. Spirit says you have so much in store for your life because you let someone go who had you connected to third-party energy, someone who was still so stuck on their mother, stuck on their ex-lover. This is someone who was with some third-party energy, honey. They were trying to pull you in the hole with them. If you would have stayed around, you would have been so lost in that hole that they dug for you. You have this person here who was trying to dig a hole for you in order for you to be so low, to get you to the point to where you could only depend on them. See, they wanted you to be codependent upon their ass so you wouldn't be able to come back and be as powerful and as mature, as confident as you are. Listen, you got many opportunities that are taking place for you. Many opportunities are opening up for you because you let some things go. You have released, you have let go. You have let go of sadness, depression, all of that when you let this person go. Yes, you were dealing with a narcissist. And as much as I hate that word, that's what you were dealing with. Spirit says you have new things here. The new truth. Actually, you've been placed into the new earth. Yes, honey, you in the new earth. When it comes to you, God says, I've opened some new things up for you that nobody will ever understand, because this is new. You know how you heard of the first person that ever done that, the first person that did this. You are the first that has done what God is doing in your life right now. And this is what we're about to find out, what it is. What is your, what's up? All right, let's go ahead and do the song. I am the diva, you heard about me. About to give you a reading, come listen to me. I'm a diva, I'm a diva. That's my intro. If you like it, please be sure to hit the like button, share the video. Your girl is doing personal readings. Hit me up. Everything you need to know is in the description bar below. And if you would like the 2 for 10 questions, hit me up. Everything is below. You get 2 questions for $10 in 24 hours. Yes, real quick. You know, you get them answers real quick. So if you would like to participate in that, look in the description bar below. Okay? All right, Spirit, what else do we need to know concerning this message? The odds are stacked up against them. See, when I tell you the person that was trying to pull you into this deep hole to get you into darkness, it's like they were trying to blindside you. They were wanting to blind you from your spiritual gifts. The odds are stacked up against them now. Okay, the tables have turned, literally. It's a grandmother. Okay, Spirit says there's a grandmother that's involved. This person's grandmother could be the reason why you have went through such difficult times where you were almost put in that hole. Okay, when you were placed in a hole where you couldn't get out of, like you couldn't get it out the mud. But see, God says I was always with you, and if I'm for you, who can be against you? Okay, and so this grandmother has some roots. Okay, she knows about roots. Spirit says she's a root worker. Okay, this person's grandmother is a root worker. Okay, and they've taught this person different ways of stopping people or getting them to hand over their own destiny to them. Okay, yeah, they were seeking to have a higher position in a higher realm. Okay, this has something to do with higher dimensions of life, because they were trying to steal what was yours spiritually. This is a spiritual thief. Okay, and Spirit is saying that this person's grandmother has everything to do with this. This person has 0 talents. So you know, if a person has no talents, but they see you using yours, they see you have gifts to change this world, right? But they have no gifts. Of course, they're gonna be the type of person that tries to take from you. Listen. They're out of time. Spirit says this is the place and the position where they're out of time. They've run out of time. It's been years where this person has been trying to take from you. Always, right? But they've run out of time. Spirit said their time is up. Type in the comments, time up. Time's up. Okay? Time's up. Yeah, they were dealing with dark forces and no one can save them now. Yeah, that's what it is. No one can save them now. This is someone dealing with dark forces. They've opened themselves up to a realm of reality in the darkness. This person here was working with Rootworks, but they were connected to a dark deity, a dark entity here. It's showing me here that they no longer can be saved because the entity that was supposed to come to attack you went back to them. So this is another reverse. Okay? This is reverse Uno. Okay? Okay, they was playing a game that they couldn't even win for themselves. They done entered into a game that they didn't even know how to play. That's what Spirit is saying. And no one can save them. Wow. Oh my goodness, that's crazy. Look at this on that's flipped over already. Plot twist. Plot twist. There's a plot twist here. So let's see what the plot twist is. We're going to grab the other cards and see what else Spirit wants us to know concerning this individual. Of course, we want to know who it is. What it is, yo, what's up? Can I know? It seems, okay, some of you guys, this is someone who you were in a relationship with. It says they caused chaos in your relationships. Yeah, this person became very obsessed with you. You're a living testimony because they actually used to be able to do things like this and get away with it. And now that you're truly happy, they can't get to you. I want to get next to you. They can't get next to you, baby. But that's what they want. They're obsessed with you. You got someone here. This is obsessed energy. Feels like an ex-lover or a lover that you used to be with, something like that. You may not even been with this person, but there's Leo energy showing up here. The strength card. They wanted your strength. They saw how powerful you are and how your talents and your gifts make room for you. Okay, so this is a lover who thought that you would not, this is a lover that thought that you would not do good without them. Okay, they turned to magic, to be a magician. That's the occupation they would rather have, being a magician, just like the grandmother, using root work. It seems to me this is something that they do for money. They're using this. This is someone who uses magic to make money. Okay, so they're doing other work for other people and they've gotten caught up. So this is someone who actually tried to touch you for one, but then they done tried to touch another anointed one, another chosen one, and it has backfired real bad, real bad. They were doing this for money. Do you hear me? When I tell you this is someone who turned to do this for work, this is the type of work that they do. This is someone who has the capability to have the talents that you have, but they decided not to use those gifts, but to use what this evil, wicked grandmother was telling them to do. Yeah, this grandmother was telling them to use some type of love spell on you. Okay, because see how you connected. This is the Hierophant. You are so connected. Like anybody that's connected to you, y'all are directly connected to the Most High. You're definitely connected, and it's like you can, when you pray, your prayers go straight up to heaven. Okay, and they didn't know this. This person act like they act like they didn't know that you were directly connected to the Most High. But I'm telling you, the way that these dark forces have become on them has become with them. It's become very hard for this person. They're going through hell because the dark forces that they sent against you have turned against them. Do you hear me? When I tell you, God don't play about you. Your ancestors don't play about you. You have so much to live for. And Spirit says your purpose shall be lived out. You will see so many things come your way because you have so much fortune, so much wealth, so much love surrounding you. You're going to see so many things taking place in your life. Because you have been faithful, because you have been so strong and you stayed in the strength that the Most High gave you, this individual has started to see some things that actually went back to them, because you have a hedge of protection around you. The hedge that the Most High has around you, it has nothing to do with these folks, because they thought they could penetrate and get into those walls. They thought that they could break down them walls like the walls of Jericho. But nothing that they could have done could have stopped what God has for you. See, God lifts up a standard when it comes to you. His standard about you, he ain't playing about it. He lifts up a standard when the enemy comes in like a flood. See, these people try to flood you with all this root work to get you the gifts and the things that you have, because you are psychic, you have psychic abilities, you have discernment, your intuition is high up there, okay? And when I tell you the position that God is placing you in, these are the things that they saw on your life. They seen things that they knew was about to take place for your life. And they knew for a fact if they could change that and change your destiny, that they could get it. But see, God lifted up a standard when it came to you. Their magic, their root work, the evil, the darkness, the dark entities that they sent your way could not stop you, because you are the chosen one. When I tell you God has given you so much, and these people, God says no one can save them now. They can't even, look, they can't even save themselves. They got to come directly to the Most High God in order to be saved, baby. The song I hear says, don't save them. She don't want to be saved. They don't want to be saved. I'm telling you, because all they see is what they can get, the benefits that they can get from you and from others. Yeah, that's all that they can see. And knowing that that's all they have on their mind, honey, when I tell you, God says there's a big plot twist. He's about to show them that vengeance is his. Things are about to shift. He's going to show them that he don't play about you. When I tell you, God has done some things in your life that you don't even know he saved you from. He has done some things in your children's lives that you don't even know he saved you from. He's done some things in your family that you didn't even know he saved you from, because it was this close. But he said, no, not that one. Touch not my anointed and do my prophets no harm. You bet not touch that one. And God says, you are the one that I came here to do this for. I sent my son to do what he did on that cross for you. Yeah, you. This you individually. He came for you. And see what he has for you, the vision, the position, the level that he wants you on. Yes, your purpose, everything he had for you, he did it for you. And nobody, no one in hell, not a devil in hell, could stop what God has for you. And God is about to shift everything and show these fools that he don't play about you. And that's on period, honey. All right, honey, I thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you guys for everyone who has showed up and showed out on this channel. Y'all already know I'm doing personal readings, okay? Y'all know I'm doing personal readings. Yes, honey. Everything you need to know is in the description bar below. And I'm doing the 2 for 10, girl. 2 for 10. You get 2 questions for $10. And it's through text message. So everything you need to know is in the description bar below. Hit your girl up. I look forward to hearing from you. Peace and blessings. Mwah.